Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where our morale is slightly on the low side. I feel like we need to work on that. That's not going well. That event kinda screwed us on the morale front. Luckily, we haven't been really using our abilities in-game so much, so I'm not sure if the morale being mutinous has any, actual effects other than our morale generation in-game. I guess we'll find out. I've never had my morale this low in the base game or in RogueTech, so this is going to be interesting. What we really need to do, though, is we need to get more money. So, let's see what we've got available. Blackout, Blackout. That's a decent option. So is that. A couple of nice battle missions. This one up here is an assassinate mission. There are escorts. That is a cicada. Okay. She is probably going to sprint away. Ambush convoy, blackout. This is an interesting battle here. Skull and a half, just one lance, 749,000 max pay. Let's give this a go. So we're going to be bringing everything, and yes, I'm aware that the Hatchetman is underweight. It is that way by design. Can't help but notice that these have fractional armor, apparently. That's a little awkward. Well, let's see what we get here. What our enemies are. Hopefully they won't be anything too difficult, but hopefully they'll be something fairly difficult. So we need to destroy a Lyran lance. Our intelligence confirms a lance of Lyran military units. I always pronounce it Lyran. I guess I'm unsure now, because in MechWarrior 3 it's pronounced Lyran. I'm going to keep going with Lyran, because that's how I've always pronounced it. Is engaged in maneuvers on Leeson, within a region we control. This is an aggressive action, and Rosselhagian operations are at risk as long as this lance is allowed to move unimpeded. Hunt down the enemy force, and eliminate it. This is a straightforward battle, Commander. Finding a military lance in a backwater like this should be no challenge at all.
Command interface initiated.
We've got him, Commander. Right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them, and take them out. Good hunting, Commander. So this is basically the same as the last one, except we've got some backup here, in the form of a Prowler, Hunter, and Hetzer, and Scorpion. Okay. Well, we're going to move forward, and probably move through these trees, down over this way, and then come out up over here. Is probably going to be our approach vector.
On my way.
So we'll just come on over this way and see if we see them. We shouldn't quite yet. And now our friends are going to mess around back here a little bit. Oh, looks like they're actually coming with us to some degree. That's nice.
Moving out.
No, not there. I want you there. There you go.
Affirmative.
We have a contact. Ballista artillery tank. Sniper artillery indirect and triple machine guns.
Orders?
I feel like that needs to die. Okay. It is our turn, but I'm going to reserve everyone. I want that to move first. There's going to be a lot of reservation.
Roger that.
Not even sure what phase they move on. Okay, they did 10 damage. That's nice. Any damage here? Doesn't look like it. Another 5. I'll take it. I'm going to reserve as far as we can. Okay. We are now required to move.
Standing by.
So I'm going to take the cicada up over here.
On my way. Double
We
time.
do see a pack rat and a condor. These are all vehicles. I have to admit to not being a huge fan of that.
Firing all weapons.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. We will take the javelin up over here. And since they're all vehicles, and I don't know, let's see, SRM, a couple of AC2s on the Condor. I don't think there's a reason to switch to AMS.
Yep.
We will just sprint the Cronus up
All
over
right,
this way,
Full speed.
Waiting for orders.
and sprint the Hatchetman up over this way.
Alright, full speed.
Didn't get very far, but that's okay. So yeah, this is an absolute milk run then.
Orders.
The Hatchetman is apparently next to move. Not entirely sure why that's the case, but okay.
I copy.
We'll just go up over here. 2 damage. Congrats. Okay. Next up, we move the Cicada, and I'd kind of like to move the Cicada up over here for LOS purposes.
Acknowledged.
Fire. Okay. I've definitely seen
Critical
worse.
hit, Commander.
They're going on the Condor. I would kind of prefer that they join us in finishing off the artillery piece, but yeah, like that. Okay, they didn't do any damage. Okay, they crit the track propulsion. That's something.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, Sketchy, get up here.
Hauling ass.
Specifically, I want you to kill him.
Affirmative.
Okay, I've seen better kill shots,
Scored a critical hit.
so that's okay.
Yeah.
Next up is the Cronus, and we can't get into LOS,
Let's
so we'll
move.
just sprint forward as far as we can.
Standing by.
Sketchy actually gets to go again now. And we'll just move right up into point blank range. Finish him off.
Think of everything I've got.
Very nice.
One for the scrap.
Okay, so that's 25%. Oh, we do see another thing out over here. What is this? A helicopter? Yeah, that's a helicopter.
Ready for orders.
Let's take the Cicada out over this way.
Confirmed.
And I would like to fire on the helicopter. Yeah, these hit odds are fine.
Acknowledged.
1 dead helicopter.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
This is an absolute milk run. Like, we thought the last one was easy. That's nothing in comparison to this.
Double time. Let's go.
Hunter moves up and fires on the Condor, which is our next target priority. Scorpion is also going to fire on it. It's not doing any damage. Condor moves back, fires on the Cicada, does literally 2 damage.
Barely hit, Commander.
Prowler moves up, fires on the Condor, probably does... Oh, it did 5. Okay.
What
That's
do you
something,
need?
I guess. I need you to sprint up over here so that you are actually in
Going
range.
full throttle.
And yeah, take this shot. It's kind of a pot shot, but... Okay. We did 30 damage. I'll take it.
Aye, aye.
Sketchy, your mission is to get in here and hit this guy. And I guess this is the frontal armor.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, that'll do.
Yes, Commander.
Now I'm going to take the Cicada off over this way. We're going to be hitting him in the rear armor.
Got it. Firing a full salvo.
Or not hitting him in the rear armor, as the case may be.
Good to
Okay. We're going to sprint the hatchetman up over here. It's still a ways away.
Got it.
And we'll see if our missile boats have any help whatsoever to provide. So far, that's a negative. Literally 0 damage dealt to the javelin. Fantastic.
Yeah?
Okay, the Cronus can close in up over this way.
I'll do what I can.
And we're going to continue firing on the Condor.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Decent damage into that flank. This thing is pretty well armored, of course. No damage to the Cronus in return. Fantastic. It's exactly what I like to see there. Then the pack rat moved up over there. That's interesting. Because that really brings our hatchetman into play. Okay, we dealt 4 damage there.
Commander?
Sketchy, I want you to come around behind the Condor, and we are going to be continuing to work on its rear armor, which is substantially weaker.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay. That's fine. And now we'll bring our Cicada over here,
Moving to position.
and we're going to do the same thing.
Roger.
That Condor is very close to dead right now.
What do you need?
I'm going to take the Cronus over this way because I'm a little bit concerned about this fire right now. But the Cronus's primary priority right now is the pack rat, which actually doesn't have that much armor.
Targeting for an alpha.
Oh, good job. Shot the Cicada. Should have considered that. Yeah, that's in a line. My fault. Took 8 damage in return from the pack rat. It's fine. Rather irrelevant, honestly. I don't know why the camera turned like that. I wanted it to be like this.
Yeah.
We can take the hatchetman up over this way. We'll have to jump it if we really want to attack the pack rat. I'm going to jump it and face it like this. We have the hill here to break LOS with the Condor, so that should, in theory, be okay. Now this is frontal damage, but that should be fine. Okay, we crit the wheeled propulsion.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And he's attacking the strong side there, I think. He still hit the wheeled propulsion. So that's good. Condor is going for the Cicada, but it did literally 0 damage there. That's good. It's definitely dead next round. As is the pack rat. Actually, the pack rat's dead right now. Good job, guys. And the Condor took 5 damage there. Kind of irrelevant. Actually, I'm going to take Sketchy around over this way and point like this.
Copy that. Confirm.
Okay, hover propulsion destroyed on the Condor.
That's gonna hurt. Yep.
We can move in a bit with the Cronus, but honestly, I kind of want to reserve and move the Cicada next. We'll just move slightly further back for Ultra AC5 purposes.
Affirmative. Mess them up.
Okay, AC2 ammo explosion. And we crit the engine. Fantastic. That was an absolute milk run. Like, that one was really easy. There is no way that that was a skull and a half difficulty. We're not even going to get that great of salvage out of it, sadly. I mean, it's not going to take us much to repair. Not much at all. I guess an ER medium laser isn't awful. It's a sniper artillery. What type of, hardpoint is this? It uses sniper ammo. Like, this is a ballistic hardpoint. Is this its own hardpoint type? We'll grab it. I'm not sure if we'll be able to use it with any of our hardpoints that we have right now. There is sniper ammo in here. How much ammo is per ton? Let's see here. 10 shots. That's a lot of shots for that. Well, hopefully we get some of this sniper ammo. We did not. Okay, we may be able to pick up some in the store at some point. The question would be, what mech would we want to become that sort of a sniper or artillery? We could potentially... I don't know how the mechanics work in RogueTech, right? If it works anything like the Thumper artillery, then we would not be able to fire that. Yeah, go ahead and do that. That's super cheap. 2 days. Do it. We'll actually be completely done before the financial report, which means that we'll be able to run one more mission, which is super good. I'm going to go ahead and let the Cicada finish, just because I'm certain that we're not going to put it on the Cicada, but I just want to... Whoa. Hi, Cicada. I just want to run a quick test here to see if this thing fits in a ballistic hardpoint. Let's see, the Ultra AC5 is located here. Not enough free slots. That is a lot of free slots. Okay. So, we definitely are not going to fit this thing in the Cicada. I mean, we already knew that. Which is why I wasn't actually planning on doing that. So, I guess we wait until... Actually, the Hatchetman, we might be able to put it in. I don't want to put it in the Hatchetman, to be clear. Hello, that hand was damaged. Okay. No, I don't think we can put it in the Hatchetman. Okay. We might be able to utilize this 0.3 tons, though. What is the tonnage of a small laser? Half a ton? Fantastic. I'm just checking some various options here. I mean, we would have to drop 0.2 tons in armor, probably. Maybe out of the legs. Like that. That gives us enough to put a small laser over here. Like that. And then we max out the armor again. That would work.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
You do that. Okay, so that would work fine. I still don't have any answers on the artillery, but maybe I don't think the Cronus has any hard points for that. It doesn't have any ballistic hard points for sure. I think it's a ballistic hard point that would need to be put into. I mean, I guess we can find out. The Cronus has plenty of space in the torso. Yeah, it looks to me like this requires a ballistic hardpoint. Yeah, other ballistics. So that is indeed a ballistic hardpoint. We simply don't have a mech that can currently effectively utilize that. That said, we can check the store to see if the artillery ammo popped up. Want to be in the ammo here. There's mortar ammo, but no, there's no artillery ammo currently, or sniper ammo specifically. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get the Hatchetman done.
That work order you submitted?
Excellent. And I think at this point,
What brings you down here, Commander?
we can maybe work on... the lounge for morale? We have a fair amount of money right now, and we're going to get to run one more mission before the next monthly report. We could get this for a tech point. I mean, more tech points is always good, but I think our biggest issue right now is in fact morale, so we're going to go for the lounge. Okay, so that's great. We're going to tick forward just a couple more days here until everyone is no longer fatigued. Our financial report is in 1 day, so we can run one more mission before that comes in, and that's fantastic. I do want to check our barracks to see if we need to do any training.
I'm receiving you.
We can grab a point of piloting for HBFT.
Yes, Commander.
Standing by.
Receiving you.
We could potentially grab a point of guts or tactics for Striker. That's not, I think, amazingly useful for him, though, so I think we'll hold off on that. Sumo could grab the bandit. Let's see, we've already got Freak Show and Pathfinder for punching. Striker is kind of in the same vein as us, Sketchy and HBFT. Okay, so that would mean that we would need this guy to be like a sniper archetype. So we would definitely grab that. Okay, fantastic. So what is the next mission that we want to run? Well, we're kind of starting to run a little bit low on missions here, at least until the monthly report. There's an assassinate for that cicada. I mean, we can give that a go, I suppose. Yeah. An extremely heavy supporting lance, huh? Well, we need to prioritize the cicada if we can. I guess we'll give this a go. If we have to bail, we have to bail. It is, of course, a little bit late to start this, but we'll get it started. It'll be fine. I too love the sound of rotary autocannons in the morning. There's a reason I play this first thing in the morning. Okay, so what do we got for briefing? Destroy the target and escape. Commander, this mission should be simple. A Rosselhagian noble is participating in a patrol as a show of support for the troops. She's insisted on using her ancestral family mech, which is a Cicada CDA 2A. This should make eliminating her quite easy. Recognizing the danger, her handlers have sent along an extremely heavy supporting lance. If you're quick and aggressive, you should be able to destroy her little cicada before her escorts can react. Hit-and-run operations should be straightforward enough, Commander. Just remember that if you get bogged down in fighting the escorts, escape is always an option. So we're immediately starting with an enemy contact. If you ask me, boss, anyone who sends their VIPs out in a CDA 2A is asking to be shot. Do you have anything helpful to offer, Yang? Well, those little bastards are fast, so watch for the VIP to make a run for it. Noted. Commander, remember that we're expecting a very heavy escort, so it might be wiser to hit the target and run for the LZ here. Good luck, and good hunting. Only good Rosselhagian is a dead Rosselhagian. Okay, so we do have some help from almost a full lance here. Oh my. There's a Steiner unit literally right there. It started our javelin down this cliff.
Yes, Commander.
Which is certainly awkward. The escort started literally right in front of us, actually. Or are these the ambushers? I think these are the ambushers. Let's see if we can't just get behind this chameleon here. Let's see if we can't light it up a little bit with our cicada. What's this HP looking like back there? Quite low.
All weapons are go.
Okay, we took out a jump jet. That's something.
Critical hit, Commander.
Standing by.
Okay, Sketchy, you're gonna need to get down over here. Like, you're gonna need to sprint, actually. That is not significantly further.
Move order confirmed.
Hit odds are pretty low on this warrior, but we take these odds.
Roger that.
How many of those hit our cicada?
Missed.
Okay, that hornet didn't do anything. Looks like none of those hit our cicada. Good. That would have been awkward. So what's their plan? They're gonna jump in the Phoenix Hawk land air mech, which has a PPC on it.
Not much armor left in that location.
That hit the leg. That is unfortunate.
Yeah?
Deeply unfortunate.
Let her rip.
Okay, some damage to the chameleon there. The trebuchet is backing off. Ooh. That was some really good shooting by that trebuchet. Okay. They sensor locked the treb. That's fine. Yeah, those were Artemis 4. That explains it. Okay, we're gonna move in with our hatchetman over to here.
Heading out.
And I think we take out the warrior here.
All weapons fire.
Okay, a bit of bad luck there. I would like this Phoenix Hawk land air mech dead. They're continuing to focus on that trebuchet. That hurts. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Sketchy, I would like it a lot if you could get in behind the land air mech. Unfortunately, your hit odds are pretty garbage. We're still going to take these odds. Yeah. Kind of as expected.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Okay, there's a J. Edgar moving in. This is certainly going to be interesting. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see how we can handle this. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.